Before the tea break, we were talking about what would be a total we want to see West Indies chase. I put it at the high end of 170 and at the low end of 130. A number of you have said that 260 will be too many, not 170, sorry, 260. So I said that maximum 270, minimum 230. A number of you have said that 260 will be too many. You do not want West Indies to chase over 250. But South Africa are now 160 for 5 and they are leading by 174. If South Africa get up to 220 from this position, I'll be very disappointed. So I expect that West Indies will be chasing less than 250 in this match. They are 160 for 5. And as the thumbnail said, what a bowler is Jayden sees. Older is it bowl down the leg side that Silva can't get across 4 by. So, it came off the pad. So it's 4 leg by. So 164 for 5. Older, I think probably just over striving there, just looking to bowl that wonder delivery. I would have loved to see our bowler goes back into that patient mode and try and just get the South Africans out. Because once you hit the right era on this pitch, you are in business. I expect us to bowl out South Africa before the end of today, with just about an hour remaining in the day's play. I definitely expect West Indies to bowl out South Africa. Older bowls to Verreynne, and that one comes back in sharply and take him on the pad. There is no run. He remains on 17. So South Africa are 160 for 4, and I will just at the end of the over, I'll go through one delivery to come. I will go through the South Africa batting chart and the West Indies batting chart, but it was special from Seals and Gudakesh Motie. As I said, I expect this to be Motie's day today, as we watch Older goes in bowls to Verreynne and he plays it to the man at mid-wicket, and there is no run. So 164 for 5, Verreynne and 17, with him Mulder, who is an 8. So Tony Zorzi was the first to go, caught by Joshua Da Silva. And again, as I mentioned the name Joshua Da Silva, he dodged another chance. The ball was dropping short of first slip. If the ball is dropping short of first slip, the keeper has to go for it. It is better that the keeper goes for it and drop it more than just leave it, allow it to bounce. You need to give yourself a chance by going for it. You can't be so low and confident that you are afraid to drop the chance that if it should drop, you don't want people to say that you dropped another chance. You have to go for it, because if you don't go for it, persons like me are going to say you dodge it. Motie comes in, bowl to Mulder, and he's right out on his front foot, and he plays the ball to seal him it off, and there is no run. So let's watch Gudakesh Motie. Comes in now, bowl to Mulder, and Mulder drives to that man at cover. Again, there is no run. Gudakesh Motie has been bowling very well so far. 2 for 47 from his 18.2 overs. 4 maders. Round the wicket he comes. The slip and the short mid-off goes down. And that one pitched up. He plays it to that man at short mid-off, and there is no run. And we saw Athanaze drop a catch there too. So it was not only Motie, it was not only Da Silva who has been dropping catches. Motie comes in, bowl to Mulder, short. He plays a forcing shot off the back foot, but cannot beat the man at cover. Again, there is no run. So there's a packed offside field. Apart from the slip and the short mid-off, there's also a backward point of cover and extra cover. Motie comes in, bowl to Mulder. I turn this away. Down backward of square leg. They gone for 1. That's all they will get. The ball stopped just about, if you draw a straight line from the umpire, backward of square leg, it stopped there, and they go through for a single. So Mulder will move up to 9. Verreynne, who is at 17, comes into strike. So Gudakesh Motie 2 for 48 now, 2 for 48, 2 for 48. Let's watch Gudakesh Motie. He's going to come round the wicket. As I said, there's a short extra cover, and then he has moved a little wider, so he has moved from mid-off now to what you call a short extra cover as they are taking the long on off the boundary. Motie round the wicket, ball to Verreynne, cuts, cannot beat backward point. Oh yes, he misfield and allowed the batsman to go through for a single. So I never expect that misfield. So again, slapping the field here by the West Indies. At the end of over number 55, they are 166 for 5. You add 16 to that, and the lead is 182. Gudakesh Motie have picked up 2 wickets so far. So let me the batting card for South Africa quickly. The Zorzi caught the Silva ball seals for 39. Markram LBW to Motie for 51. Tristan Stubbs caught the Silva ball seals for 24. Temba Bavuma LBW to Motie for 4. David Bedingham ball seals for now. The not-out batsman Kyle Verreynne on 17. Wiaan Mulder on 9. The West Indies bowling Jayden seals 13 overs, 4 maiden, 3 for 43. Jason Holder 11 overs, 4 maiden, none for 22. Shamar Joseph 12 overs, 1 maiden, none for 36. And Gudakesh Motie 19 overs, 4 maiden, 2 for 48 as Jason Holder makes his way in. Holder bowls to Verreynne who drives. Good stop there by the field, that cover, and there is no run. He get what you call a kind bounce, and he did well. That's Carty. Good to see Carty stopping a delivery at cover. It's very good. I appreciate that. Well done, Carty. Well done. The score remains 166 for 5. I definitely expect West Indies to bowl out South Africa for at least somewhere in about anywhere between 220, 240 from here. I don't expect them to get many more than those. Hold the ball to Verreynne, and he allows it to go through outside the ash stump. As I talk about the leg before to Gudakesh, to Bavuma, that Gudakesh Motie got. Bavuma chipped down the pitch. The ball clearly hit him on the pad before it hits the bat. But yet again, that umpire from Bangladesh, I do not want to mispronounce his name, gave the benefit of the doubt to the South African team. That umpire need to be told that he's umpiring a West Indies home series. All the balls on his pad clipped away by Verreynne down towards fine leg, work for the field, like comes across to his right, and then goes back for 2. The score moves up now to 168 for 5. When you're umpiring a home series, if there's any doubt, you give it to the home team. It's as simple as that. And so this umpire from Bangladesh needs to be told, because he continues to give this morning he gave Shamar Joseph out when the ball was just barely clipping the leg stump, and a ball that was hitting flush into Bavuma's stump, he chose not to give it out. What's wrong with these umpires? All the balls to Verreynne, and he defends down the inside of the pitch, and there is no run. These umpires, I don't know what's wrong with them, but it continues to be 12th man for the opposition. We saw it in England, and we are seeing it again. And while I can accept it happen in England, it should never happen in the West Indies, where the 50-50 decisions, they are gone to the visiting team. It should never, never, never happen. Let's watch now. Jason Holder over the wicket, comes in, ball to Verreynne, drives, cannot beat mid-off, and there is no run. And finally, the second slip has come forward. We saw it yesterday. What was wrong today? Why he wasn't there? There's a ball that edged to first slip, as I told you, on the bounce. Joshua da Silva should have gone for it. Whether he would have been able to hold on to it or not, that's a different thing. It was a keeper chance. It was a keeper chance. He should have gone for it. I have no doubt in my mind about that. Jason Holder over the wicket, bowls to Verreynne, allows it to go through outside the action. That is better from Jason Holder. I think earlier they were looking for that glory ball. Look, but what you need now is to go back to that line and length, go back to that odd length, make it difficult for South Africa to score, and then something will happen. You know, once you make it difficult for them to score, something will happen. So that's showing on the screen there. The first session, 77 runs for 3 wickets, 81 for 1 wicket in the second session, and the third session today, thus far, 57 for 4. They went to lunch, they went to tea at 111 for 1, and since then they have lost 4 wickets. So thank you all for tuning in. Please remember to slash a like on the video, click on the subscribe button. I don't remember if I'd welcome you, but if I did not, I apologize, but welcome you to the #1 cricketing channel in the Caribbean. Thank you very much for being here. I enjoy your company. I'm happy to bring the live commentary to you. And while I enjoy the company of you all, I especially reaching out to those who are unable to watch the cricket and are tuning in to the live commentary. Motie comes in bowl to Mulder, and Mulder plays a forward defensive stroke to that man at short extra cover, and there is no run. So big up to you all. I really appreciate your company here. It's good that you are here. As Motie bowls to Mulder, and Mulder is onto the front foot again, and he plays it out on the onside, and there is no run. Tony Asmekura, thank you for being here. Motie bowls to Mulder, and he drives down to mid-on, and there is no run. I am not good at knowing what symbols and emoji is. I'm just poor at it, absolutely poor at it. So, forgive me for not putting up, but because I don't know exactly what it means, I won't put it up. So forgive me, I'm just poor at it. I'm not one who understands those things. And so Shields and Shamar could be our best bowlers going forward. Comes in bowl to, that is Motie, bowls to Mulder, and he clipped it to the man at mid-on, and there is no run. The score remains 168 for 5. I have no doubt about that. These two are very good. And just let's watch this final delivery from Motie. Slips and a short extra cover, bowl to Mulder, and Mulder plays it to the man at short extra cover. That is Athanaze, who dropped a catch there. I think he dropped, was it Stubbs or Markram? He dropped one of them at short extra cover. Sitter, it hard, but it came straight to him, and he should have held on to it. I'm impressed about Seals and Shamar with their bowling. I've said I have no doubt in this, and I think they have moved. They are now become our 2 leading speedster. I think they are going to, anyone who is not in this team and are fast bowlers, it's going to be difficult for them to get into this team as long as these 2 fit, because there's only 2 spots have been taken. 2 spots have been taken. And if we are going to continue to play either Gudakesh, Motie, or Warrican, because I don't think we are always going to play both of them. So let's say we are going to play one of them. And Seals and Shamar Joseph have nailed down their spot. The home series coming up against Bangladesh, which generally, it's going to be very, very interesting, because these 2 have nailed down their spot, in my opinion. And this is what, Kraigg Brathwaite have a very good test match as captain though, except for his batting. Joseph over the wicket bowls Yorker, dubbed out by Verreynne. Well bowled by Shamar Joseph. And it's good that he started with a Yorker, because I became very concerned that he's starting with his, although not bowling bad because he's only going for 3 runs per over, I became very concerned that he's starting his spell with a 4 delivery. He's grimacing and he's limping. Isn't he limping? To me, he's limping and definitely look like he's limping. What does that mean here? He's in some discomfort. Is it that toe that is acting up? Because these things do happen sometime, Let's watch Shamar Joseph. Over the wicket, bowls pitched up the batsman drive, cannot beat cover, and there is no run. Is he running in smoothly? All injuries it does as a way of reoccurring sometimes. He's grimacing. Definitely something wrong with his foot. It's probably the old injury. But he is determined to play through the pain barrier. Yes, as let's watch now, Shamar Joseph over the wicket. He's running in smoother there. Comes in bold to Verreynne. That's a good delivery. The batsman plays it down the ground, dead straight. He's going to run very close to the boundary. Seals, who's very tired, gave chase. And I think they will come back for 3 or the second and 2. The second and 2. Good work here by Seals. Although, just finishing that spell, he gave chase. Good work there by Seals. I love that from Jayden Seals. 170 for 5. His fitness is up. So Shamar Joseph pitching up there. Going for this the stump, attacking the stumps. This is good bowling, you know. Batsmen always gonna get runs. So and they will get 2 there. So let's watch Verreynne now. As Shamar Joseph bowls to him short outside the off stump, cut, mistimed the cut. It bounced off the bottom of the bat into the offside, and there is no run. So Mikyle Douglas is saying that Seals deserve a 5. He had a good summer. I think he deserved to finish with a 5. You know, Mikyle Douglas, and put it this way. I don't want Seals to get a 5 right now. You know why? Because I want Shamar and Motie to wrap it up even before Seals come back. I think Shamar is going to bowl 3 overs and then Seals come back. I hope that by the time Shamar finish bowling his 3 overs, this innings will be over. So out Shamar bowls full toss, clipped away, through mid-wicket, bad delivery, runs away to the boundary for 4. So bad delivery, 174 now for 5. There's a full toss, going for the Yorker. And that is what I'm saying. They are going for the glory delivery, trying to bowl out South Africa too quickly. But I want to see them try to hit that back of the length line and back of the length. Hit the pitch hard, back of the length, and let the South Africans do the running. Don't force the game. Don't force the game. Although you don't have any wicket in the game yet, don't go searching for a wicket in the match, in the innings. Joseph bowl. That's better short cut. Try to cut it. It just bunks away into the onside, and there is no run. I think Shamar should take a rest now. Not that he shouldn't bowl his 3 overs. I think he's in pain. I think he's probably in pain. I think that toe, is it a reoccurrence of the toe injury? So you understand me, Mikyle Douglas. I hope it doesn't last that long for Seals to come back to bowl. I really want this innings to be wrapped up as quickly as possible. Stephen Rhodes said that South Africa will still feel confident with a 200 runs lead. What happens is that West Indies will have to make the biggest total of the match to win it. So thank you very much, Stephen Roach. I appreciate that. Robinson Koja is saying greetings, my bro. Reminds me of 1979 in New Zealand. Yes, at 79-80 tour of New Zealand. Yes, the things really the umpire was so poor and frustrated. A young fast bowler was bowling very fast at the time. Athena, thank you very much. Athena is encouraging you all to hit that like button. Motie round the wicket, bowls to Verreynne, who swept this away down to backward square leg. It goes to Shamar Joseph, who lobs the return into the bowler. And there's a singer. So Verreynne is on 27. Mulder is on 9. Let's watch now as Gudakesh Motie tweak the ball in his hand. I would love to see him go over the wicket, to the right-hander, definitely. He comes in now, bowled to Mulder, and Mulder is forward. He plays the ball to the man at short extra cover, and there is no run. 176 for 5. In seconds, there's a slip and that short extra cover. Motie comes in now, round the wicket, bowls to Mulder, and Mulder get a full toss, another full toss, and he put it away down to the boundary for 4. So 2 full toss in 2 overs. Probably Motie just getting tired now, and it is time for Warrican. So second consecutive over. Last one from Shamar. This one from Gudakesh Motie. He's bowling his 21st over on the trot, except for the break between tea. Except for the break between tea and these Motie bowls to Mulder. Mulder uses feet and places to mid-wicket, and there is no run. So this is his 21st over. Probably it's definitely time now for Warrican. Yeah, Warrican has not yet bowled in this innings. Comes in. Hey, Mrs. Brown, you are here. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nice that you are here, man. Nice that you are here. Can I get some Mountain Peak coffee, please? Thank you very much, man. Happy that you are here. Thank you, Andy Smith. Yes, man. Hit that like buttons. And those are some GPS in their the finest, the Guyana's finest. You know, the producer is showing us some of Guyana's finest from the GPS. The GPF should say. You know, some of Guyana's finest. So that like button is below the screen and is a thumbs up button. I don't know how you do it on the television, as I said, but on the laptop, the tablets, and the phone is that button below the screen. Yes, we just got to rest and rotate our bowlers going forward. And I have no issues with that. I have no issues with that. Yes, Stephen Barrow. I realize that he... Okay, good. Listen, one Shamar is limping, watch out. All right, let's see then. Yeah, good point. Good talk. That's a good talk. 2 slips though. Backward point, Shamar bowls to Verreynne, open the face and guides it down to third man for 4. So I was outside the half stump and he just guided down to third man for 4. 184 now, or 188. It's probably 188 for 5. So that was just guided away down to third man for 4. It was outside the half stump and he just opened the face of the bat and guided away down to third man for 4. So 4 more to Verreynne. So South Africa now looking to build on this lead. And this is not good from Shamar and Motie, you know. For Motie and Seals bowl so well together and bring back the game for the West Indies. And now Motie and Shamar are just not bowling well. Shamar bowled to Verreynne again and he plays this one down to the man on the cover boundary for a single. The score goes up to 185. So, you know, Seals did not rush the game. Seals did not try to force the game. What he tried to do was to hit a hard length and allow the South African to force the game, deprive them of easy runs. He didn't go for that killer ball or that wonder ball. He wear them down with his patience. And that is what I want to see from Shamar at this time. Shamar is going for too many wonder balls. That's a good delivery, attacking the stump, back of the length. The batsman play defensively down the outside of the pitch. He needs to bowl some more of those. Don't go for that wonder ball. So that is Seals warming up again. Yes, because all out of bowl is 3, and now Shamar is going to bowl his 3. So Seals is going to come back. So he may well get his 5. Let's hope so. As Joseph, that is Shamar, comes in now. Bowl to Mulder is in. Bowl to Mulder. And Mulder edge drop. What happened there? Drop. Neither the man at second slip nor the keeper went for it, or did it go through to Jason Holder? I will definitely need to see the replay. It pitched up. Verreynne closing the face of it. Oh, the man at second slip dropped the catch. Athanaze, well, he dodged this one. Athanaze should have gone for it. That's why he's in front of the... Oh, my God. What kind of cricket are we playing? What kind of cricket we are playing? What kind of cricket are we playing, man? Sure, man. The cricket don't play like that, man. Where did these guys come from? That's why you are in front of the rest of the slips, them. That's why you have an helmet. That's why they put you 2 meters in front of first slip and third slip. For those balls dropping short, they are yours. Even if it's going to drop, you have to try. Jesus Christ, man. Joseph comes in now, bowls to Mulder down the leg side. Joshua da Silva skipped across, didn't quite collect, but he stopped it from going through. 185 for 5. 185, the drinks break is coming out. Just about 40 minutes remaining in the day's play. So they are 185 for 5, South Africa. So the lead now is over 200. 201. So the lead is 201, 185 for 5. The reason why that fielder, and persons who are watching cricket as long as I am and who follow cricket, knows that the only reason why you are placed 2 meters ahead of the slip and not in the conventional second slip position is that the ball is not quite carrying to first slip and third slip. We saw Joshua da Silva dodge 2 earlier. This time, I don't know if it's a case like Athanaze doesn't know that he has to go for it once it is dropping shot. And it wasn't far from him either. Is it a case that he doesn't know? And you oftentimes urge commentators like me and armchair analysts like me says, these guys don't watch enough cricket. They are not student of the game. And that's exactly what happened. Because he should have gone for the catch. He should have gone for the chance. Drop it, man. Let it drop. And then we can say, good try. But man, no, man. Anthony's asking what happened to Warrican. But I think that he's probably going to bowl next from Motie. And I didn't have a problem with Warrican not bowling because Motie was bowling good, especially with seals, and he picked up the 2 wickets. But I think now that probably Motie is tired and it is time for Warrican. And it's clear that West Indies have a policy of rotating the quicks from one end. And so I don't have any issue with the strategy. But I expect that he's probably going to come on. He's going to come on now. How often have Gerard Mead, nice to have a year, man, legend. So that's the decision for Bavuma on the screen there. You saw it, 3 red, and the Bangladeshi umpire never gave him out. Boy, West Indies have to work hard for their wickets, so. Well, boy, it's very hard. How often have West Indies put teams on the rope but failed to execute the knockout blow? We have seen that very often. SOS is saying that Motie is tired. If they are not willing to play, they may have well pray that it rains. You're saying that, but don't come here and perform like that. All right, I got you. I appreciate that. Yes. Thumbs up, respect, Anthony. Once again, Gerard Mead, the legend, and Manchester United playing Fulham this evening. So Warrican is coming on as we speak. You know, it's 6 hours, so it's about 10 o'clock in the night now in London. Once again, our batters didn't support our excellent bowling. That is true. West Indies is infamous for its consistent inconsistencies. Do you expect people to pay to see this roller coaster performances so frequently? What I'm going to say, Gerard Mead, you know, let me answer that. I understand that. I understand, and persons will say that. But in a football match today, Manchester United is playing Fulham at Old Trafford. Last year, I think Manchester United came 6th or 7th in the English Premier League. As supporters of Manchester United, we don't use that. But even when Manchester United is losing, Old Trafford is filled to capacity every week. Every week. I think as fans of West Indies cricket, Because being a fan of a team, and I heard some person says, boy, you get emotional. If you're a fan, you are always emotional. We are emotional human beings. Warrican comes in bold to Verreynne and he plays it out into the cover and there's no run. Human beings are emotional, sexual creatures. You can't take. The only time if you don't have emotions, I am sorry for you. I pity you. So, and it's not rationality why we follow a team, It's emotions why we follow a team. Because if we were rational, we would have long since stopped following West Indies, man. But we are emotionally attached, and that's why we follow. That's why we follow the team, So, Gerard Mead, I would encourage you. I'd encourage persons to pay and go and watch the third day. I would encourage everyone in Guyana, those who are in Trinidad and nearby, Barbados. It's just a whole flight taken on the pad, missing. I don't think that is out, especially the Bangladeshi umpire. Should they go for that? That is probably straighter than I first started. I would go for it. I would go for it, Brathwaite. I think I would go for it. What do you think? Yes, man, go for it. I think it is probably straighter than I first thought, and it's a Bangladeshi umpire. So it's not giving, it's not often time that an umpire upset me so much, But this Bangladeshi umpire is just like he's saying, I'm not giving West Indies anything. I got that impression from him, I'm going to see what happens on West Indies batting. It's out though. It's out though. He's out, Let's watch ball tracking. Anyhow that ball turn any at all, it's out. It misses the bat, man. You don't have to do ultra edge. It misses the bat. That's not from the bat. That local murmur is not from the bat. You are seeing the half stump, but I think that ball is not going down the leg stump. That ball is not missing leg stump. Pitching line. It's straight in, It's a missing. How ultra edge got that on the man bowling left arm spin and the ball is turning that way? Which broadcast company is producing this? Is it Sunset and Vine? Or is it Super Sport? Who is producing this? Can someone tell me who is producing this? Mikyle B. Hooper. I was very disappointed with the drop chances. Well, boy, yes, me too, man. It hurts. They dodge 3 and they drop 2. Warrican bowls to Verreynne, and he plays it out into the offside, and there is no run. Warrican round the wicket, bowls to Verreynne, using his feet down the pitch, clip this to the man at mid-on, and there is no run. Stephen Roach, some coffee is about coming up its way, Stephen Roach. Some coffee is on its way. 185 for 5 at the end of over number 61. Why this umpire not giving us anything, although that was clearly missing? But I'm just wondering, the man is bowling left arm orthodox spin. When the ball pitch, it's supposed to turn in that direction. The DRS showing it going that way. I do not understand. I don't think it was the arm ball, not at all. So let's watch those. Shamar Joseph in the final over of his 3-over spell. So this is over number 15 for Shamar. 1 maiden, none for 48 so far. 3 slips. Should have gotten one in the previous over. Bowl to Mulder, who plays it to the man at cover, and there is no run. Yes, Athanaze dodged the man catch in the previous over. Absolutely dodge it. So this will be his 15th over, and that's why you see. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. How was your day? Oh, very good, very good. Happy, happy, happy. Yes, all right, cool. Thanks. Good, good, good. Let's watch Shamar Joseph. So he comes in over the wicket, bowls to Mulder, and Mulder cut this away. Cannot beat backward point. Is he out? Or is it another drop catch? He threw the ball in the air. I'm seeing somebody put their hand on their head. It probably on the bunks to him. So it was short and it was cut away by Mulder. Warrican was it at backward point, and Mikyle Douglas is going to probably say, I told you, man, I don't want anything go to Warrican. But let's watch. Shamar Joseph comes in now. Over the wicket, bowls to Mulder, better delivery, plays it to the man at cover, and there is no run. Raise the replay. Well, probably there's nothing doing because it was a bounce ball that goes to Warrican. But I would have loved to see the replay. You see, when I don't know, you're in a tight match and you're not putting your body on the line. I can't understand Athanaze at all. I can't understand Joshua da Silva at all. I just can't. Shamar Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Mulder, and Mulder clip this away. Down back with a square leg. Work for the fielder coming off the boundary. Got there now, and they will come back for 2. The score moves up to 187 for 5. So once again, Shamar Joseph going for that Yorker, trying to knock over the stump, over pitch, and it was just clipped away. Down to back with a square leg for 2. And so that brought up Shamar Joseph 50. So it's now none for 50. And we are in it's 15th over. 2 deliveries to come in his 15th over. And he's none for 50. So at this stage now, he's going for 3.33. Shamar Joseph comes in now. Bowl to Mulder. And Mulder pull at this, misses, goes through to the keeper. And there is no run. God bless Mrs. Brown. Thank you. So, Shamar Joseph now, as the shadows began to lengthen across the Guyana National Stadium. You know, I always heard they call it the Guyana National Stadium, but I don't see any running track or anything. To me, it's on a football play there. Joseph bowled to Mulder, and he pulls down to the man on the square leg boundary for a single. So 51 from Shamar Joseph. 15 overs. I think Seals is going to come back now. So Mikyle Douglas, I did not get my way. So hopefully you will get your way because I didn't want him to come back. You know? Definitely. Is that the end of the day's play? 62 overs, 188 for 5. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. For a moment, I thought there was the end of the day's play. So I guess Seals is going to come back from the end that Shamar Joseph is bowling from. SOS is saying Athanaze put down 3 chances. It's 2 I saw. The one he dropped a chance at short mid-off, and then he dodged a chance when he was at second slip. I don't know where the other one. And it's chances SOS. It's not catches. It's chances. And I think it's one chance that Silva dropped, and he dodged 2. So I think your numbers are wrong unless. And I watched the entire match. So your numbers are wrong. And I know 2 for Athanaze. I can tell you the 2. You tell me the third one. He dodged 1 at short at second slip. And he dropped 1 at short mid-off. Where was the other one? And I know that Silva dodged 1 before lunch. He also dodged 1 after lunch. And there was a chance that came to him that almost bust his big toe, and yet still he was going at it with 1 hand. So those are the 3. Tell me where the others are. If you can't tell me where the others are, you're wrong. You're exaggerating the numbers. Warrican bowls to the poles, loud appeal, not outside the umpire. So that was a short ball, arm ball, but it skidded onto the batsman. He pulled at it, loud appeal, it hit him outside the leg stump, not out. Let's watch Warrican now. He comes in now, bowls to Mulder, and Mulder drives to the man at cover, and there is no run. He beats the short extra cover, but straight to the man at cover. Comes up now, bowls, Warrican, bowls to Mulder, and Mulder is forward, steers it into the offside, two fielders converge on it. So that's a maiden over from Warrican, and that's after 63 overs. So Warrican have bowled 2 maiden overs. He has yet to concede a run. Am I right? Yes. 2 maiden overs. 188 for 5 after 63 overs. Warrican bowling 2 maiden overs. So SOS, are you willing to tell me now where those other 2 drop chances? So if we continue to drop our chances like that, it will be very difficult for us to win matches. Definitely, indeed. Yes. So Jayden seals, as I suspected. Yes, Andre Holmes has said, I would like to hear your opinion on this. Do you think that a right-arm off spinner should have been playing instead of 2 left-arm off spinners? Yes, I would have played. The thing about it, after this delivery from Seals, I come back to that. Over the wicket, Seals comes in bowl to Verreynne, and that you see right away, Seals hit that back of the length. He's not going for any wonder delivery. He's going to say, South Africa, you make the running. In a match in Trinidad, I would have played Brian Charles instead of Warrican. But Warrican was the outstanding West Indies performer in that match, so what do we really know? In this match, I would have played Roach instead of Motie. But to the question you asked, I would have still preferred to play Brian Charles ahead of Motie. But in this match so far, Motie have gotten 3 wickets. So looking at it from that angle, I would have preferred at the start of the match, say it this way. At the start of the match, I would have gone with the off spinner instead of the 2 left arm spinner in both games. I would have. But as I said in Trinidad, Warrican would have not been the bowler that I would have gone with. Stephen Roach, please let them spill your coffee on the way to you. No, man, I don't believe in those things, man. I would get very upset about that. I don't believe in those things. If it's accidental, I can understand. But if it's a deliberate thing, no, I don't believe in those things. Seals, bowls to Mulder, and Mulder edge again. Did it fall short? Did it fall short? I want to see the replay. But he was beaten though. Whether it came off the edge or not, he was beaten. Shirley Samuel, how you doing, Shami? Good to have you here, man. Nice. I'm glad you are listening. Glad we can bring the commentary to you. Seals bowl to Mulder. He allows it to go through outside the off stump, and there is no run. SOS said that we need a very good wicket keeper. Can't continue like this. Well, I really hope that if any more edge goes to that Silva, he will take those catches. Definitely, It was some bad misses, but I definitely hope that if any more edge goes to him, he will take those catches. Definitely hope so. So Seals and Verreynne is having it out. Seals bowls to Verreynne, pitched up, drive back down the pitch, and there is no run. That's Mulder, should say. Gerard Mead is saying, we are passionate West Indies supporters, but too many of us prefer to watch at home. A packed stadium always boosts morale and performance of a team. You are dead right, Gerald Mead. And that's why the people of Guyana, the supporters of West Indies cricket in Guyana, needs to go to the match tomorrow. They need to go to the match. They need to go to the match. Seals. 3 slips goes down, bowls to Mulder. Mulder off the back foot, beats the cover. He's going to run out towards the boundary. Brathwaite gives chase. He gets there now. His hat fell and the ball had short. He sends the return in and they come back for 2. 191 for 5 at the end of the over. So 191 for 5 at the end of over number 64. Mulder has moved up now to 18. With him, Verreynne will take strike from Warrican. So Warrican was bowled 2 overs and I've bowled 2 made overs. Stephen Rhodes says, see how you're changing already even before you taste the coffee. Let's some energy. Gerard Mead, I don't think that's, in my opinion, I don't think that's the issues. These players are well looked after. They are well paid. Warrican bowls to Verreynne down the pitch and he hit this down to the boundary for 4. Is it 4 there? He down the pitch and he hit it for 4. So the Warrican just tossing up that one too much. Verreynne down the pitch. He got there and he hit it down to the boundary for 4. Forward come Verreynne and there is no run. So Kirkamute is saying, Mr. Carlton, the batting will cost us this match. Warrican comes in, bowl to Verreynne again. He down the pitch and he hit this to the man at mid-on. Warrican saw him coming and just pull it down. He went through with the shot, but it goes to Shamar Joseph on the bounce at mid-on and there is no run. So Verreynne here clear, keen and attacking. He's on 38. He's approaching his highest score for quite a while. Bowl to Verreynne now, full toss, and he drives his back past the bowler down to long on to Holder, who's covered, sweeping on the boundary, and he sends the return in. I think that the 39 equal Verreynne highest score in his last something like 5-6 test matches are thereabout. It's quite a while he hasn't passed 39, and this is his highest score for quite a while. I think probably even, maybe even his last 10 test matches as Mulder comes forward to that one from Warrican and blocks it. Probably in his last 5 to 10 test matches, this is his highest score for quite a while, 39. He has equaled it. I think he does has a century, probably 136. And bowls to Mulder, and Mulder plays that out into the offside. At the end of the over, South Africa 196 for 5 at the end of the over. So West Indies need some wickets here and they need them very, very quickly. 196 for 5 at the end of the over. So Verreynne is on 39, Mulder is on 18. I think Seals has 2 more wickets in him for the rest of the day. 2 more wickets. So SOS is saying that every game that Silva keeper below par. I think you mean every game he kept below par. Stephen Roach is saying, this is why the stadium is empty, Mr. Brown, because people can't understand these things. That's a good 11. Mikyle Douglas, was it 211 or 206? So West Indies will probably need to get, wow, Interesting. Pitched up by not Shamar Joseph, Jayden Seals, played away by Verreynne to the man at mid-on, and there is no run. Good question, the Kenroy Ferran, but 212. Is it 212 more than, from memory, I think it's 206, you know. But I could be way off, I could be wrong. But of the 2 test matches that have been played there has not been a big run chase. Seals ball to Verreynne, drive it, loud appeal, umpire said not out. Let's see what is going to happen now. Can't believe that is not out. It probably struck him outside the half stump. Brathwaite probably don't want to burn it. He's clapping away. Probably struck outside the half stump. This time it is Raza, so I can give Raza a blind. Let me see the replay. Or going down the leg side, inside edge onto the pad. Big inside edge onto the pad on this occasion. Very good point there, Mikyle Douglas. And you know, Mikyle Douglas, very, very good point to make, you know. Very, very good point. Seals comes in, bowl to Mulder, loud appeal again. He's out. He's out. I told you Seals have 2 wickets in him. So 2 wickets in him. If I get those 2 wickets, Mikyle Douglas will also get his way because Seals will get a 5-4. They are reviewing it. They are reviewing it, but I think he's out. They are reviewing it. Raza putting up the finger. If it was this umpire from Sri Lanka, you wouldn't get that. You wouldn't get that, but I think this is out. This is out. This is out. Let's watch it now. Comes in. Seeing the leg stump. Impact dead and middle stump. He's out. Why even review it? Okay, you so innocent saying that, Mr. Brown, I can understand your passion with what is happening, but I don't want you swearing on the air. West Indies will overcome. Okay, thank you, I appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Mr. Carlton, is time the Silva place in the team be questioned? I know Hope will do a better at number 7 than the Silva. So let's hope that the Silva will... Oh, it's missing, you know? You know it's missing? It's missing. I want to know who's the broadcaster. That's why umpires don't trust the DRS, you know. Umpires don't trust the DRS. This is why umpire don't trust the DRS. How should that be missing? How can that be missing? Tell me. This is why umpires will tell you all the while they don't trust DRS. Ridiculous. How is that is missing? Look at that. You saw the leg stump when the man hit the ball, when the man missed the ball. You saw the leg stump, the man is on the crease. That's why we cannot trust DRS. That's why I don't have a problem with umpires call, you know. Because you can't trust DRS. Garbage in, garbage out. That's what they told you when you're studying information technology, pitched up, driven into the offside and the bounce, missed time drive, and there is no run. They told you that when you're studying information technology, that is garbage in, garbage out. And you will hear umpires say all the time, we do not trust DRS. When the ball hit the man, you were seeing the leg stump, he was on the crease, yet still DRS. Who's the producer? Is it Sunset and Vine or is it Super Sport? Who's producing this match? Seals over the wicket, bowls to Mulder, and Mulder defends out into the offside, and there is no run. Yes, B. Mikyle, I really thought it was O. So, oh no, yeah man, oh no, indeed, oh no, indeed. Oh no, indeed. Sir Kirkhamute is saying that Seals on fire, Mr. Carlton, is the future with Shamar. And so, comes in bowl, loud appeal again, let's see, Raza not giving that one out, this one dead now. This one must dead. Brathwaite, you have to go up, man. You have to go up, Brathwaite. Have to. I know it's only 1 year have left, but you have to burn it. This one dead. Burn it, man. You have to burn it, Brathwaite. Beg you do. Jesus. Oh, the man Sam also swear. Let's look at this. Let's look. Inside edge. Inside edge. Well done, Brathwaite. Well done. Well, a great game, you know. He's having a great game. I'm still Brathwaite out, but if I was like, say I was 100% Brathwaite out, I'm probably now 75% Brathwaite out, but still out. But he's having a good game. Bowls to, that's Warrican, bowl to Verreynne, and he caresses this down wide of the man at long off, and they will get 2. The score moves up to 190, 199 for, yes, oh no, yeah, I know it's that one you're talking about. You're talking about the previous one. And Mikyle Douglas is saying, how unheard that miss? How unheard that miss? And it plays down to long on for a singer. And so there's another run here now, 200. That brought up the South African 200. And so at this stage now, they are now 216 runs ahead. 216 runs ahead. Comes in now, up to the wicket now. And bowls to Mulder, and Mulder drive into the offside, and there is no run. Charlie X is saying, good evening, Cricket Forum. Watching the match live from a bar in the US can cut the tension. Drive through the offside, down to the boundary for 4. Oh, good work there. That's Older. Very well done, Older. I thought he was a little straighter, but he covers a lot of ground. The big man covers a lot of ground. Well done, Jason Older. That's what you're paid to do. Good to see you doing it. I'll still give you a clap. 202 for 5. So I think the South African believe they have enough runs, you know, and they're just going to attack from here. Comes in now, bowl to Verreynne, and he tries to play that one into the gap, but he picked out the man at short extra cover, and there is no run. Warrican here now, comes in. Let's watch now. Comes in, bowls to Mulder, short off the back foot, and he cuts this to the man at cover. Oh, were they attempting a run there? For the return comes in, and Verreynne is down, and he signal to the pavilion. But they weren't attempting a run there, so why did Motie shy that ball at the stump? Although he hit the man, but why did he need to shy that ball at the stump? You know, this morning somebody said that Older was selfish, and I said I don't have an issue with selfish. And although it's a team sport, and this is how I am, you know, maybe for good or for bad, this is just how I am. You see, the first thing that come to my mind, and maybe I'm totally unfair, Warrican is bowling, the batsman not going for any, and Motie shy the ball at the stump, and somebody have to dive to back it up. Warrican a left arm spinner, Motie a left arm spinner. I say no more. You know. So good evening, Cricket Forum. So are they tuning into the Cricket Forum? Why they don't join the discussion, Charlie X? I want to hear from them, man. Let them join the discussion. Philip Kane, welcome, man. You are saying that Mulder played a good innings. Joseph need to try and play a test match. He's not playing 2020. You lost me with the second part there. Seals comes in now. Over the wicket, bowls to clipped away off his pad down to fine leg for 4. Did he get any baton to that? Let's watch a signal from the umpire. It seemed to be 4 runs. Yes, he moves up to 47. The score moves up to 206 for 5. 206 for 5. Clipped away off his pad down to the boundary for 4. This is really hard. This is hard cricket for the West Indies bowlers right now, you know. Very hard. You know why it is so hard for the West Indies bowlers as we push up probably about 2 or 3 overs left. 2 overs after this one the most for the Seals. Bowls to Verreynne and he plays that one to the man at cover and there is no run. So this is very, very hard for the West Indies bowlers, and I'm going to explain to you. Yesterday, the West Indies bowlers bowled 54 overs. They got a 42 over break, 42, and now they are in their 68 over. 68 over, you know. Seals bowled to Verreynne and he clipped this to mid-wicket and there is no run. So 54 and 67 is going to give you 121. 54 and 67. Yes, 121. They're 122nd over. They are in within 2 days. For the West Indies bowlers, hardly gave them any rest. So now it's right time for batting, you know. Right time for batting. Definitely right time for batting. Here comes Seals. Over the wicket now. Bowls to Verreynne and Verreynne turned that away to the man at short mid-wicket. Again, there is no run. The score is 206 for 5. And so I want you to spare a thought for the West Indies bowlers. I don't want to see them bowling all over the place, you know. But this is where professionalism come in. This is where fitness come in. So spare thought for them. You're 122nd over in a mere 2 days because the West Indies batsmen did not give them a chance to rest. You know, so spare a thought for them. From looking at the point of impact, which the on-field umpire. G, okay, yes. Good afternoon, Keith Aaron. How are you doing? AR is saying that we are not taking this injustice. No wicket for Shamar thus far in this innings. He picked up 5 for 33 in the first innings, however. Seals over the wicket, bowls to Verreynne. That one comes back sharply, loud appeal. It's not out, said the umpire. What happened there? Did it get the inside edge again? It probably got the inside edge and goes to Athanaze at second slip on the bounce. That one came back sharply. It got the gloves, it too high. It goes to Athanaze. David Jackson, I agree with you. Not looking good. Not looking good. And they are 222 ahead. And although I'm depending on memory here, but the figure 206 keep coming to my memory. I'll check it tomorrow morning. You'll definitely know. Seals bowls to Verreynne and he drives through the cover. The man comes off the boundary, picks up that Shamar Joseph, cocks his arm, but I don't think Shamar Joseph would have sent that return in hard enough. But I got a single, 2-7 for 5. The end of over number 68. Probably just one more from Warrican. West Indies should take their time. Bowl this final over now. A lead of 2-23, we need to slow down the game. It is time for West Indies to slow down the game with a lead of 223, definitely. Umpires and DRS always help in South Africa, and they still can't win anything. Keith Aaron, no man, come on man. What was the same thing in Trinidad with Keith Aaron? So as a Trinidadian, you cannot banter the Guyanese man as a Trinidadian man. Come on man, there weren't any spectators there in Trinidad. Motie replaced Warrican. He comes in short, cut away off the stop, cannot beat the man at extra cover, and there is no run. And Kirkhamute is saying, Carlton, it's time we get rid of Brathwaite, Da Silva, Alick, Hodge, Lowe. Place should not be certain. These should always be under the gun. I'll try and read that comment much slower after this delivery. So there's a slip, a forward shot, like a backward pointer, extra cover. As Motie saw Verreynne using his feet to him, and he pulled it down short. He played it at the top of the bounce, down to long on for a single. The score goes up now to 208. I will read your comment as you post it and not try to correct the construction, because I don't know if I can. Mr. Carlton, the time we get rid of Brathwaite, Da Silva, and Alick, Hodge, Lowe's place should not be certain. They should always be under the gun. Thank you for your comment, Kirkhamute. It's appreciated. Motie bowls to Mulder, who looks to swing this away in the onside. Mistimed it, and it just rolled out into the onside, and there is no run. Ironically, the only batsman that played well is also one of our main bowlers. All of our pure batsmen really let us down that first innings. That is so true. Motie comes in bowl to Mulder. He's down the pitch. He is high in the air. Over the top, over long off for 6. So just using his feet there and coming down the pitch and hitting it high in the air, and it gone for 6, and there's a smile on the South African face. There's a smile on their faces as they think they now have enough. And this is how you play cricket when you're in the ascendancy. You do not allow the opponent back into the match, and that's why they are pressing the gas. That one played to the man at forward short leg, and there is no run. Is that it for the end of the day's play? Should be one more over to come. That over was quick by Motie. So Charlie X, is good to see that Jason Holder is turning it around. You know, happy for Jason Holder supporters. I'm happy for him. You know, but before this, he wasn't doing well, and we are always welcome when the player is able to turn it around. So finally, Hodge will bowl. Mikyle Douglas is saying, Holder, Motie, and Shamar, who are bowlers, also half of the runs we scored. Now they are bowling 2. Now they are bowling 2 as straight. The bowlers are tired. Yes, they are tired. They are tired. Stephen Roach is saying that we see how the coffee is making you make bad decision now. Keith Aaron is finding an excuse. So, probably there's some COVID in Guyana. There is. As Verreynne drives that down to long off for a single. The score moves up now to 215. We're in over number 70. That's his 50. That's his 50. And this is probably his first 50 in about 10, 12 test matches. Oh, Mikyle Douglas is saying Kirkhamute will replace the entire 11 if he had the chance. A 2 shot from Motie said SOS. Yes. As we are going to Kirkhamute, you know it, right? And you know it that we are talking about a test match. So you know you must not go off agenda. It's just a decent thing to do to stay on agenda, Kurt. What do you think? Yeah, man, it's a decent thing to do to stay on agenda. David Jacks is saying West Indies bowlers are tired. The rest should do them good tonight. West Indies early wickets and a major. So Hodge is it now in his first over of the match. Hodge is not a bad looking bowler, you know. Let's watch Hodge as he comes in now. West Indies 214 for 5. The 70th over bowls. And he's off the back foot and he strokes this down to the man at mid-off. And there is no run. The score remains at 217 for 5. The lead is now 233. 233. So my low point prediction have been breached. Let's hope they don't breach the high point. Comes in bold short and he pulls this high away into the stands for 6. So that was short from Hodge. And so Mulder just pulling it away high into the stand. One delivery left to come. The score is the lead is 239. So the score is 223 now for 5. And this is a good partnership between these two because the 5th wicket went down at 139 and now at 139. So they have added 84 runs. Yes, 84 runs. At 61 and 23 is 84. So they have added 84 runs for the 6th wicket. And this is why you understand how crucial it was that Alick Athanaze, who clearly he is too nice and he's too cool to dive to his left to attempt to take a catch. You know, when the manage nipped off, when Shamar Joseph nipped off the manage, you have to put it in, man. And that's the difference between us now. Even if Shamar Joseph even if Alick Athanaze had dropped the chance, at least show us the effort. Show us the effort, Athanaze. Show us the effort, man. They drop catch it. I don't remember catches SOS. I remember they dropped one chance off his bowling, but I don't remember more than one. Well, you could even say it's a drop because it's a dodge. It was a dodge. So please tell me SOS because you keep on saying these things and I can't remember them. So tell me the incident. The one that I just talk about with Alick Athanaze, it was a dodge. You know, Alick Athanaze dodged the catch. And Kurt Amute is saying that this is better from you, Kurt Amute. At least we are staying on agenda. Mr. Carlton, the West Indies' second innings should be the series to decide who is playing in the Bangladesh series, especially the batsmen. Especially the batsmen should be on the chopping board. So that's the end of the day's play. I didn't saw that last delivery. What happened there? So the two batsmen are walking off. None of them look as if anything happened. And the score is not on the board. 223. What happened to that last delivery? So 223 for 5 at the end of the day's play. I'm going to quickly run through. So West Indies resumed this morning at 97 for 7. Replying to South Africa, 160 all out. They were bowled out, the West Indies, for 144. Jason Holder getting 54 not out, and Shamar Joseph making 25 as the two put on 40 for the last wicket partnership. So Jason Holder scored the first half century of the match. Bowling for South Africa, Wiaan Mulder took 4 for 32 from his 9 overs, which include 2 maiders, and Berger took 3 for 49 from his 12 overs, which included 2 maiders. South Africa batting a second time. They reached 223 for 5 at the close of the day's play. The Zorzi caught by Joshua da Silva off the bowling of Jayden Seals for 39. Aiden Markram went leg before to Gudakesh Motie for 51. Tristan Stubbs was caught by da Silva off the bowling of Seals for 24. Temba Bavuma was trapped leg before. They had to go for the review system because the Bangladeshi umpire is not giving West Indies any leg before decision. He went leg before for 4. David Bedingham was bowled Seals for naught. And at that stage, they were 139 for 5. And I was confident at that time that they will not get to 200. However, they have now added 84 for the 5th wicket as they go to the close of play at 223 for 5 without further loss. Mulder is on 34, he hit 2 4s and 2 6s from 66 deliveries. And Verreynne is on 50 not out, he hit 7 4s from his 71 deliveries. Bowling for the West Indies, Jayden Seals was outstanding. 16 overs, 4 maiden, 3 for 52. There were no wicket for Jason Old, although he bowls 12 overs, 4 maiden, none for 24. Shamar Joseph, 15 overs, 1 maiden, none for 51. Gudakesh Motie, 22 overs, 5 maiden, 2 for 61. Very good from Gudakesh Motie. Jomel Warrican bowled 4 overs, 2 maiden, none for 10. And Kavem had just bowled 1 over. The final over of the day's play, it went for 9. So at the close of the day's play, South Africa are leading by 239 runs. And I think it will be history in the making for the West Indies. But we have known to create history. And so whatsoever they make, I think that we can chase it down. Definitely think that we can take it. The near catches when the edge of da Silva needs to be adjust himself, and the slips when the ball was dropping short of them. Yes, so I would have talked at length about it that da Silva dropped 2 catches. He was heavy on his feet, very heavy on his feet. He don't seem to he dodged 2 chances. Dodged 2, and then he also dropped a sitter. Alick Athanaze dropped a sitter at short extra cover. And Alick Athanaze also dodged an edge when he was placed at second slip 2 meters in front of the other fielders, and it's dropped. So he didn't go for it. When West Indies batting, the other teams don't bowl their allotment. End play now. So that's the end of the day play. So stop making excuses for the Kirkamute. I think you are exaggerating the fact there, because I don't know who make any excuse for da Silva, and I think you need to be a bit fairer, because I don't know if anyone in the chat making any excuse for da Silva. I state the fact, and that is the difference between me and a number of persons. They try to stretch the truth, and at no time did I make any excuses for da Silva. So if you are referring to me as making excuses for da Silva, I look forward to the apology coming forward. Also in England, they never bowl their allotment, and I see no points deducted. Yes, they deducted points. Mr. Casanova said, finally the end play take us out of our pathetic misery as we look forward to tomorrow morning. Gerard Mead is saying, well, if every West Indians were as passionate as Mr. Brown, all game would have sold out. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. And so Charlie X is saying, Mr. Casanova, we just need to break this partnership early tomorrow morning, brother. I think we're going to do that. I still think that if we restrict them to 270, I definitely think that West Indies can win. You remember the match when we chased down 414 against Australia and won that match? You remember the match in Barbados we chased down 300 and something and won? Records are made to be broken. Join me tomorrow morning. I will start the live watch along. I will try to catch the start of the day's play. Until then, take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Kurt Amute, I'm waiting on that apology here. I'm looking forward to it. Have a great evening, everyone. See you then.